Hey everybody, I'm Tony.
I'm Joni.
Welcome back to Maple Mill Acres,
Acres.
aka Creekside Maples.
Maples.
Glad you're here with us today. Welcome back everyone to Maple Mill Acres. Also, we have a second channel, Creekside Maples, but we're the same folks. Thought we'd show you a little bit of milling today. It's been a pretty good day, and we're going to do some milling of these pine logs. Any day that I can mill is a good day, and anyone that enjoys milling knows that's the truth. I'm wrestling here with this log. I'm moving the log stops off the back and putting the longer log stops in. It's just easier to turn the log with the longer log dogs or log stops. But overall, it's always good to mill. Here I'm taking a board that looks to be a 1-inch board off the top. And there's some 6x6s that I milled out, some 2x4s there. It's really nice lumber. Most of it is spruce and pine. It's wood I cut. Now here you'll see I'm wire brushing this log because we have had so much rain and mud, and so every time we go to move the logs, pick them up, we fall trees, whatever, it lands in the mud, and mud really dulls the blades. Those are my little drop down, they're 5x5s where I can load the logs right up onto the mill. They just hook to the edge of the mill there. That PV's got an ash handle in it. But here we are again taking some more mud off the logs. We just don't want that mud to get up on the mill and the blade hit it, because it'll destroy the blade real quick. You can see the mud at close up, and there's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is, but we just take the wire brush and brush it off and try to get it off the best we can. You can see on the end of it as well. But it makes a mess, and it makes milling much more complicated and slow. And we just take the log, roll it across on those fold down rails, and a little bit more mud there that we needed to get off. I know there's a crook in that log, but we'll fix that here in a bit. I always take the chainsaw and cut any long knots off, anything like that. Sometimes I'll just take the chainsaw, and where there's a bit of mud, I'll just kind of, knock it off with the old chain on the chainsaw. And then I just roll those right out on the bunks, just like that, right up against the log stops. You can see the pile of slab wood, and it doesn't take long to put up slab wood when you're slabbing logs, that's for sure. So we rotate it to get it laying flat enough on the bunks. Now I'm going to look at it and assess it to see where I need to cut that crooked end off. This is a logger's tape, and comes in very handy. You just hook it on there, supposedly. There we go. And we'll just see where we're going to cut this piece off. Sometimes it's much easier to just cut a foot, 2 feet off, and make a little shorter log, but it'll give you better milling in the end, and a better log to mill with in the end. So that looks to be probably, we're going to cut that somewhere around 10 feet, and get the old John Surred going. Drop her down through there. That's the slab wood cradle in the back there. I built that to hold all the slab wood so we don't always just have it laying around everywhere. We try to utilize everything we have here. The slab wood, we'll burn it, sell some of it, and use it for kindling. I'll use a lot of it down at the Sugar Maple Shack in the spring. And then these big pieces, these end junks, we'll just split those up, and we'll use them at the house for firewood. So now you can see a much better log. And now let's get this thing milled out. And down. I'm just setting the depth there, what I want for that first slab. I always try to err on the side of thin slabs rather than heavy. And I know a lot of people will say, you know, just a good thick heavy first pass, but I hate wasting lumber. I really do. I've worked hard for these logs. Every log you see here I've cut myself and hauled it in here. And I'll tell you, with no tractor, it is not an easy feat to do all of this, but we get it done. And there's the blade going right up through it, just throwing the sawdust every which way. And that'll straighten that little knot right there out, and we come out on the other end. It's really cool how this works. And there's a good slab there. Throw that in the slab cradle, and that's basically how we do it. So thanks for watching, everyone. We appreciate you, and please, if you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up for notifications, and leave a kind comment and share our content with all your friends. Take care. God bless.
Always find joy in the smallest of things. That is what we found in you. Oh, 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 you are joy. Never give up when the going gets rough. Hope is everything you need. Oh, 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 you are hope. Oh, 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 you are hope. And don't forget you're not alone. The Holy Spirit wants to guide you on. The journey, child, will never end. Once your heart's been marked by a love for Him. The smallest of seeds grow the largest of trees. You just have to believe. Oh, 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 you have faith. There will be those who try to bring hate, but love will turn the heart around. Oh, 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 you are love. Oh, 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 you are love. And don't forget you're not alone. The Holy Spirit wants to guide you on. The journey, child, will never end. Once your heart's been marked by a love for Him. Oh, and everything you say and do, let the Father's light shine inside of